According to recent studies, 2/3 of the population in France does not have a Bible in their home. 57% of the population does not believe in any kind of life after death. France has the highest rate of atheists in Europe, with 1 out of 3 inhabitants being convinced that there is neither a God nor any kind of supernatural spirit or life force. That proportion is 5 times higher than in the United States. In fact, in order to have a picture of Protestant Christianity in France, imagine that in the United States, 96% of all Protestant churches simply did not exist. That would change the landscape, wouldn't it? That's France. The Presbyterian Church in America sent a missionary team to Lyon, the second largest urban area of France, in order to plant a strong local church in the center of town, which would give birth to other churches in the area, and which would eventually participate in a church planting movement across France.
I like this church very much because we are like a little family and we take care of each one of us and we pray for each other.
I really love this church because as soon as I came, I straight away felt like I was at home. It's a really good, family sort of place.
The reason why I really like our church is because people like to talk to each other and spend time together. The reason why I really appreciate Alex's ministry is because he teaches faithfully the Bible and doesn't compromise with the gospel.
Bonjour mes amis, I'm Annie Roberts and I am the champion for Alex and Suzanne Saron, who are missionaries in Lyon, France. They are planting a church there in a very spiritually dark country, and our role there is to support and encourage them through prayer and financial support, and through any other needs that they might have, including specific prayer needs or care packages that we send over. And France is a very spiritually dark country. It's not a financially poor country, but is very spiritually poor. And so our goal is to help encourage them and to spread the gospel in Lyon, France. Church of the Redeemer finds it important to support them financially and prayerfully because missionaries typically have a very difficult time finding support for European countries. Europe is considered a prosperous continent, an intellectual continent. It's not, the needs are not as glaring as those of, say, Africa or India. Spreading the gospel in France is very difficult. It's often very discouraging because the hearts of the people are so hard. But Alex and Suzanne have been toiling away for the gospel there for many years, and the Lord has really used them to grow their little tiny church in Lyon, and we are privileged to be a part of that work and that ministry.